Hello, welcome to my alternative channel, Anti-War, and this is a live video review for audio also for Cayman Jack Margarita. This is the original flavor introduced in 2010, and it is produced in Arizona by the American Vintage Beverage Company. It's a flavored ale, it says on the side of the can, flavored ale, made with lime juice and agave nectar, premium ready to drink prepared. 5.8% alcohol. Let's see what else. It's sold in 11.2 ounce bottles. Your better value is the 12 ounce can, and you can get 23.5 ounce cans. All right, and I bought this in their new Margarita variety pack. Which contains the original and then 3 new flavors: watermelon, strawberry, and mango. I should have saved one of the watermelons for this, but I didn't. All right, so it's gray, translucent. You can't see through it, but the light comes through it. No head of foam, no lacing. Now, I guess that's what a margarita looks like, that gray, white gray color. Now the strawberry, the watermelon, and the mango, they add food coloring to give it a little, character. The aroma, yeah, you get the lime, and the mild agave nectar. There's not much agave. Agave is what they make tequila out of. Blue Weber agave and cane sugar. Agave has to be at least 51%. Can't speak. Tequila has to be at least 51% Blue Weber agave. That's a type of agave, but they can only use Blue Weber agave or Weber, it looks like. And the other 51% can be filler, like they use cane sugar. Now they have 100% agave tequilas that are, no adjuncts. They're going to cost more, but they're probably better, I guess. It's very tart from lime, and perhaps they're adding sodium citrate, which is a food additive that adds tartness to food. Harmless additive. There's a little bit of a beer underbelly because these are made using a base malt, a malt base. They might add corn products like corn syrup for fermentables. Probably do. They don't say anywhere that it's all barley malt. It's crafted to remove gluten. It doesn't claim to be gluten-free. It's just crafted to remove gluten. I don't know what a margarita is supposed to taste like, really, because I never drank one, but I know people like to drink them. My friend David said, well, they taste like this, but they have a stronger tequila flavor. And so we did an infusion. Now, the body's medium. The sweetness is high. So it's 4.5 out of 5 sugar cubes, very sugary. But apparently margaritas are supposed to be that way. And then they put salt around the rim to cut the sugar. And then the rim of the big margarita glass. And then, what was I going to say? And the bitterness units are extremely low. Half a hop cone out of 5, and that's pushing it. It's probably not that bitter. Being that it's a flavored malt beverage, a flavored ale, it must contain hops. That's the law. Now, do the hops have to be real bitter? Do they have to be like whole cone fresh hops or anything like craft beers will have? Of course, they do not. Excuse me. They can use hop extract, hop pellets, but it does have to contain hops. And then ferment it with yeast, and it finishes Semi-dry. Yeah, it's fine. I think Cayman Jack. I asked the store manager today. I said, "How's that Cayman Jack selling?" He said it sell pretty well. He was putting out variety packs and the standard pack. The new variety pack, the Margarita series from 2022, and then the standard pack, which has the mojito, the Margarita, the Paloma, and the Moscow Mule. Those four. Now let's do an infusion. Here is El Toro, the bull. This is from a distillery registered number 1143 in Mexico, which I know is Gonzalez and Gonzalez, an old family-owned distillery. They produced this under contract for the brand holder. Now, El Toro has been on the market since 1959, long before I was born. Named for the majestic bulls of Old World Mexico, El Toro Silver is distilled in small batches to create a smooth premium tequila with an unusually clean finish. Destiladora Gonzalez, Puerto Altata, 1131 Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, from Guadalajara, made in Mexico. Okay, so, but it's imported and bottled for Barton Imports, Louisville, Kentucky. And it says, we love to hear from our customers, Sazerac.com. They own Barton. Louisville, Kentucky, the guy on the phone told me is only a corporate office. There's no distillery or bottling plant there. It's just offices. He said this stuff is bottled either at the Glenmore Distillery in Owensboro, Kentucky. Glenmore, a big bottling facility, and they make rum there. Or it's bottled at Buffalo Trace at Frankfort, Kentucky. Well, whatever the case, it's bottled in Kentucky. All right. So let's add a little bit of this silver El Toro. I got a liter of this. I got it for $6.99. Crazy, right? I put a little too much, but I put too much. Okay. Swirl it around a little bit. I need one of those mixer. Might have one of those somewhere. All right. Mixing instruments. Swizzle stick, I think they're called. Yeah, I mean, it just added more of the agave flavor. Now, it's almost impossible to communicate to someone what does agave taste like. I say it tastes like bell pepper. It doesn't really, but I don't know what else to compare it to. And it's a unique flavor. So I was reluctant to try a tequila for years because I thought it was going to taste nasty. I don't know why you get these ideas in your head, like I was thinking. Well, I had tried agave infused beers, like the one from Blue Moon, the one from New Belgium, and Anheuser-Busch when they did the Oculto. And I thought, I don't really like that flavor too much, So I thought I would hate tequila. Then I tried tequila when they were given a tasting of this about 2 years ago, Avion, 100% agave tequila. And I tried it. I said, I'll try it. And it was so smoky and good. I was like, man, I got to try tequila if it's like this, So I started buying them, and I've liked them all. The Matamoros, the El Toro, the Tijuana, the whatever other ones I have, I can't remember. They're all good. They're not expensive. They're good. They come from that Gonzalez distillery. So this beer, my friend David contends, he might be right. He's saying this stuff's not really made to drink like it is cold. I mean, cold, yeah. But he said it's really designed for people to add tequila to it. But the company's not saying that. You can't really sell beer and try to encourage people to add liquor to it, I guess. But he claims it's more like margarita mix in a variety pack, and then they're assuming that people are going to catch on to what's happening, and then they'll add the tequila. And that could be true, and it could jump up, to a much higher ABV and be like a tequila. I don't know. And then you could get it really cold, almost half frozen in the fridge, and then it might work, So I can't really take issue with that. Does the tequila infusion help it? I think it does help it. Certainly doesn't hurt it. Now, is this fine on its own? Yeah, on its own, it's fine. No problem, no issue. But it does seem a little more exciting. And I don't mean from the ABV standard, like, oh yeah, you get to drink a lot of alcohol. I mean, I would do that if I was like some person that had some kind of like fixation or need to drink it. I would just buy some cheap vodka, like Rikoloff or Nikoloff, which I can get very cheap, and drink that. I mean, but I don't have that addiction situation. So I just find it gives it more body, more flavor, more excitement, more savoir faire, and so forth. I'm not going to be running around buying the Margarita series from Cayman Jack or the regular series. I'm not into this kind of stuff, really, honestly. I mean, yeah, I bought the 12 packs. I'm going to drink it. Common sense. Nothing turning me off about it, except that it's not regular beer. The first thing I drank today was a natural ice. I would much rather drink natural ice than something like this. Now, you might say, oh, but natural ice is an inexpensive, budget price, cheap beer. Yes, yes, yes. But I still prefer it, okay? So, anyway, this is very nice. The score, with or without the addition, the infusion, still go with an A. I'm obviously grading it according to style because it is existing within its style of, excuse me, which is a flavored malt beverage, a flavored ale. I'm not going to rate it as an imperial stout because it is not. I'm not going to rate it as a pilsner, which it isn't. I'm not going to rate it as a light adjunct lager like Busch Light, which it is not. I'm going to rate it for what it is. And for what it is, even though it's not an is that I really like to deal with, but for what it is, it's a most excellent product. So I'll go with 95 out of 100. And remember, you got to like the style to like the product. And everything in this style is not equally good. Some of those in this style are substandard, in my opinion. I was not at all impressed with the new Margaritaville beers. They had 3 flavors and I see the variety pack look like it's selling pretty well. See a lot of people buying it, but I find that it tastes like they're using sugar substitute in it. It's very low alcohol, 4%. Doesn't have much character. Were the flavors bad? No, they weren't bad. I wouldn't have scored them a 80 out of 100 if they were bad. I'd have scored them a 60 out of 100 or something like that. But they just weren't too thrilling. The Cayman Jack is a much nicer thing. Now the Southern Comfort, if you can find the Southern Comfort variety pack, that's a pretty interesting thing there. I mean, that's something to see. I can't figure out what I'm tasting so much very well when I'm drinking them, but certainly glad I bought it last year before Hurricane Ida devastated my town, not so much my house. I came out okay, but the town, yeah. I'm afraid we're going to lose population because of it. Some people say my house flooded twice. I'm not staying. Can't blame them for that. I didn't flood. This neighborhood has never flooded to my knowledge. Well, I guess it did during Noah's Ark. But I know it did then, but it wasn't a neighborhood. It was just like probably woods. All right. So a winner, and maybe in a couple of days, because I don't want to drink these every day. Can't take it. Maybe in next week or this week later, we'll do Cayman Jack strawberry margarita. I forgot to do I didn't do the watermelon with this alternative channel. That was a mistake. I agree, it was a mistake. And then we'll close it out in another week or so, 2 weeks, with the mango. Very interesting product. My friend David was so impressed with the mango. And I said, I knew you'd like it. And because it's so savory and juicy like mango juice. All right, thanks for watching this video production. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go back to the regular channel. But thanks for watching Anti-War, and go to Arizona and visit the American Vintage Beverage Company. It's in Waddell, Arizona. It's the only brewery in Waddell, Arizona. Brewery.